What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. One of the one of the worst types of people in the world. Let me take the locks off on this one. One of the worst types of people in the world, man, are people who sit around and make the decision that they're going to come and take something that somebody else works for, something that belongs to somebody else. They just sit around somewhere and make the decision. You know what? I'm just gonna go take that. And these are people who have no regard for the hard work and the struggles that other people had to go through. They have no regard for the trials and tribulations and the hardships and the mountains that people had to climb in order to attain the things that they have, whether those things are high level luxury things or whether those things are the basics, the basic necessities of life. The value of those things are still equal because of the mindset of the person who worked for them. Somebody got out and decided that they're going to work and grind for the things that they want and for the things that they have. Regardless of what the level of the things they have is on, the principle is still the same. Now, you have people that will look at somebody that may have more and they'll say, well, oh, man, it ain't gonna hurt them, man. Oh man, them people rich, man. We gonna go. You know, I remember back in the days when people used to go jacking and robbing, and you had the conscious jackers. You had regular jackers who would just jack and rob whoever they saw the opportunity to do that to. But you had the conscious jackers that would always be like, well, nah, man, we don't do it. We don't do it to the hood. We go to the rich neighborhoods and we catch them slipping out there. The fact of the matter is, those people worked hard to get what they have, just like anybody else. So it doesn't make it better or make it right because you decide that you're going to target the more affluent areas of town. But that's how a lot of people think in those situations. But the basic general point is that whatever those people have, they work for it. There's nothing stopping you from doing the exact same. You can do the absolute same thing. You can get up and use that same energy that you use to want to go out and steal and rob and jack and scam and because all those robberies don't come in the form of somebody just physically robbing somebody or burglarizing or, scamming is a real thing, and it's one of the highest forms of theft and robbery because, with technology, man, people can get you on a high level in different ways. But you have the same ability to build for yourself, to work for yourself, but that sounds too much like right for somebody that's lazy, somebody that's sorry, somebody that's mentally ill to where they've just decided, I'm going to wait for you to accumulate and I'm going to swoop in at the 11th hour and just take the things that you have provided for your family. Now, as we move further into this, I want y'all to understand something. Because the direction that the way that I'm saying this, it will lead you to think that, okay, well, he's just talking about some neighborhood stuff, some ghetto stuff. Now, yeah, I am talking about that. But I'm also talking about it on a higher level as well. I'm talking about nations, talking about governments who have the same mindset. Governments who will absolutely incarcerate people and throw away the key for doing some of the things that I mentioned earlier. But these governments, these nations, these dictators and rulers, they ain't breaking in houses, stealing rings and watches. They're not stealing flat screen TVs. They coming in trying to take over the resources, the natural resources of entire countries. They're coming in trying to take over entire countries. So it's the same principle, just the stakes are a little higher because now it's about land, it's about control, it's about ownership of, as I said, resources that are very valuable that can be accumulated through righteous trade and diplomacy and bartering, but instead the mindset of a dictatorship, a mindset of a strong arm minded government is to go in and take. So makes you realize, the neighborhood robber ain't no different from the real robber, the big time robber. But the only difference in thought, but the only difference is what's being jacked and robbed and burglarized has far more value. And these are people who are dirty enough, wicked enough to not even care and will lie about the reason why they go in and take, or why the reason why they're planning to go in and take. And no good can come out of that. No good can come out of that. When you have people who are minding their own business and then somebody sits around and decides, you know what? I like what you got. I'm going to come take it. Could be your jewels, your money. Could be your man, your woman. Could be your child. And in some cases, it could be your whole nation. All right, man, it's your big brother K-Rino. Y'all subscribe to the channel and check us out. Peace.